While we all learn from our own direct experience in life, I'm a firm believer that one of the greatest tools we all have access to, especially in the social media era, is to actually learn from one another.
You sure?
And that's why I set out on a mission where I challenge 20 people from 20 completely different walks of life to share with me, in 1 or 2 sentences, the experience that changed their life more than any other thus far. While I can't go through all 20 of the stories in great detail within this video, I do want to share with you some of the main themes that I pulled from within them, in hopes of creating for you something that inspires you to not only get through whatever you're currently going through in life, but also reminds you of the greater purpose to it all. The first theme to stand out within the 20 that I gathered was that of courage. Whether it was someone joining a motorcycle adventure over the highest road in the world, or someone leaving their cushy 9-to-5 Fortune 500 job to leap into their own business, it was amazing how many people described their greatest moment or their most life-changing moment thus far as an act of courage, of them going beyond what they thought they were capable of, and how their entire approach to life since then has completely changed. The second theme to arise, along the same lines as courage, was actually rooted more in strength. It was one person that said that when my body got sick with a chronic illness, or the second person that when they were staring at their toes while laying in a hospital bed with bullets in their chest. These are things that I know from my own experience. Everything I've gone through pales in comparison to what these people had gone through, and yet they found that strength within them to rise above that, and they had this life-changing moment from something that very clearly was traumatizing and difficult to go through. The third theme to come up quite a bit was all rooted in faith or your beliefs. I had one person describe how when Saddam Hussein started throwing Scud missiles on Tel Aviv, Israel, it was the first time I truly experienced fear for my life and the life of my family. Another person described how when their house burned down to the ground on Christmas Day and we lost everything. These are experiences that are not only insanely hard for many of us to imagine, but these are things that require so much faith in your own experience, faith in whatever you believe in, that you are going to rise above this incredible hardship, this thing that you would have never hoped to have experienced in your life. All of these people's stories, all these experiences, no matter what theme came out of it, offer us an incredible opportunity to not only learn from what they've gone through, but also apply those same core themes to our own life, to remind ourselves to be courageous, to remind ourselves to be strong, and to remind ourselves to be steadfast in our faith and whatever our beliefs are, to help us get through whatever life throws our way. To see all 20 of the stories in full detail, I encourage you to check out the entire article, where you can gain even more inspiration and remind yourself of how beautiful your life is by seeing how much other people have gone through and how grateful they still are to be alive and to have gone through that which was hard to go through in the moment of it.
You sign me up.
To see a new video like this weekly, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel or to follow me on Facebook to be a part of my mission to make personal development more interesting for both of us.